Question 5. List of subjects, deviation from the mean marks, and there's one missing. The question says that we are given that the mean mark for all 9 subjects is 60, and we're required to derive the median mark and the standard deviation. So basically, we have 10 subjects with different marks. Here we show the diagram of the marks plotted out on a chart. You don't have to do this in the exam, but this is just for explanation. So taking the mean of all these, the simple average, is given as 60. And the deviation, which are the numbers given in this table, is basically the distance from the mean. So we've got plus 2, plus 10, plus 3, plus 23, and so on and so forth. And plus x. And this x could be positive or negative, but without loss of generality, we've assumed it as plus x. So we have to first work out x. The important thing about the mean is that if you add all these numbers, the average is 60, which means that if you add all these deviations, they should sum to zero. So let's add all these up, including x, and indicate everything to 0, and you will get the answer. And here we've shown a quick shortcut where we've put the positive numbers together and the negative numbers together, and if you work all this out, you will find x equals plus 30. But that's not the answer. Continuing from earlier, having calculated that x is equals to 30, we can now rearrange all these marks from in increasing order from the smallest to the highest. And in the exam, of course, you would just write down the numbers, but we've drawn this out here just for clarity. So the median is just the mark in the center position. And here, since we have 9 subjects, the subject in the 5th position is the median. So here, the median has a standard deviation of 2, or rather a deviation of 2. And since the mean is 60, the median is simply 60 plus 2. B, to calculate the standard deviation, we have the standard formula, which is the sum of the square of all the deviations divided by the number of samples, and standard deviations are given, so we just square all these numbers, and then divide the whole thing by 9, take the square root, and we have the standard deviation 17.69.